In this example, we're asked to use the continuity checklist to determine whether the following functions are continuous at a given point. Okay, so let's recall what that checklist is. Let me just scroll back up here briefly. All right, f of a has to be defined, and the limit as x approaches a has to exist, and that limit has to be equal to the value of the function at a. All right, so let's take a look at these this example now. All right, so in the first part A, we have f of x equals x squared plus 10, and a is equal to 0. Okay, so we want to look at, is this function continuous at x equals 0? All right, so what's the limit? The limit as x approaches 0 of x squared plus 10, what is that limit? That limit is 10, and that is the same as f of 0. All right, so the limit exists, the value of the function exists, and they're equal to each other, so that means this function is continuous at x equals 0, right? All right, let's look at the next one. G of x is 1 over x minus 1, and we will look at the continuity at 5. So let's look at the limit. The limit as x approaches 5 of 1 over x minus 1. All right, now we can just put in 5, right? So we get 1 over 5 minus 1, so 1 over 4, which is the same thing that we get if we put in 5, right? So we can just do this by direct substitution, and that means that it's continuous. Continuous at x equals 5. All right. All right, so let's take a look at the next one. We have the square root function, right? And the thing we have to we have to look for with the square root is we can't take the square root of a negative number. So if we try to put 2 into this function, right, it's undefined, right? So h at 2 is undefined. All right, so that tells you right there that it's not continuous. It's not continuous. Continuous at x equals 2. Okay. All right. All right. So then let's look at the last one. Now we have a rational function, right? And the thing we have to be careful of here is we can't divide by 0. And again, you can see if we try to calculate, let's see, this is k at 1, right? We get 1 over 0, right? We tried to just directly plug it in, and that is undefined. Right? We can't divide by 0, so this function is not continuous at x equals 1. All right, pretty straightforward. I'll see you in the next video.